guys, it's Jen again. It has been a while. We've had so much going on. I'm sorry it's been so long. I turned 45, my youngest son turned 15, my younger brother turned 43, and we've had Easter. It's just been nonstop. So
if you want to send greetings in advance, I'll be 74 in May.
He's 74 on May 10th.
Still got it.
He's still got it. Per him. Just kidding. He really does still have it. Don't delete me. All right, so today we are making biscuit scones from the kitchen of Great Aunt Phyllis, who I just saw on Facebook last night and was chatting with. Anyway, this is a really easy recipe, really simple, and part of the reason why I wanted to make scones was because I made friends with this guy that has like 30 hives, and we got all of this like really organic pure honey. So what better to enjoy honey on than a really great scone, right? So this calls for, this 4 ingredients, that's it. 4 cups self-rising flour, which we didn't have, so I'll tell you how we made it self-rising. 1 can regular Sprite. We didn't have a can, but we've got this, and cans are 12 ounces, so we'll just measure out 12 ounces. 1 cup heavy cream, and 1/2 teaspoon salt. That's it.
And we don't have heavy cream either, so.
Well, we've got cream though.
Yes.
So
whipping cream.
Yeah, we're the house of winging it. What we did to make the flour self-rising, I just looked up how do you make flour self-rising, and you only add baking powder to it. It's 2 teaspoons per cup of flour. So we had 4 cups, so I put in 8 teaspoons for this recipe. Sound good? Easy peasy? All right, moving on. Hello, yes, we did just celebrate Easter. It has been a non-stop party at this house for the last month. I'm gonna add the 1/2 teaspoon salt to our flour mixture here. And then, let's see, 12 ounces Sprite. I think I might wanna put our cream in first. So I'm gonna grab that, 1 cup of cream. Calls for heavy cream. We just have whipping cream left over from some Easter dishes. All right, so here's our 1 cup cream. I'm being summoned.
Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell.
Do, do, do. Something about heartstrings, right?
When my heartstrings, ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da.
All right, 12 ounces.
Somebody's making the camera move. There's a dog hitting me.
It's Rocco!
Looking for treats.
Oh, it's foaming, so I'm waiting for the foam to go down.
Hi, Rock.
Let's see. Almost there. I think we got it. All right. So mix all the ingredients and handle lightly. Work with a pastry knife if possible. And then turn it out onto a floured board. I'm mixing our mixture. I anticipate it's gonna get really thick. And we've got a pastry cutter, but so far it doesn't look like we need one. This is Dad's spurtle I gave him for Christmas. I had never heard of a spurtle before. Okay. So, there we go. That does look like a biscuit dough, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it out onto a floured board, handle it lightly, kneading slightly, and we're gonna shape it into a round and then cut it into triangles. So I'm gonna go get that board. All right, here's our floured board. We're gonna turn this out. Ooh. My gosh, I'm so excited to just have nice hot scones with honey.
And what might we have with it tonight?
Well, since we just had Easter and we had a ham hock left over sitting in the fridge, Mom and Dad decided to make navy bean soup. So behind me, I don't know if you can see it, there's a giant pot on the stove of navy bean soup that's gonna just sit and boil all day long. All right, so handle it lightly, she said. You want it to stay kind of light and fluffy. We'll just bake it in. Wow, that's really sticky stuff. Make sure you really, really, really flour your hands. Like, half of it is on my hands, I feel like. Continue to handle lightly, kneading slightly, but I couldn't even, it was so damp that it just stuck all over everything. So, wow. So we're going to shape it into a round, and then I thought that it seemed reasonable that we cut it afterwards, but no. She says cut it into triangles like pizza slices before and then bake it.
Without flattening it?
No, it's a scone, so it's going to be cut like this. Want to lick my fingers?
No. Are you saying, and put it in the same ball with just pizza type slices on it?
I'm just telling you what it says. Shape into a round, cut into triangles like pizza slices, bake at 400 for 20 minutes.
Let's see you get it into something or on something after you, oh, you just have to get it onto something.
I'm trying to not waste all the dough that's on my hands, but we're doing it. We don't know if we're supposed to grease the baking sheet or not, so we're just going to err on the side of caution and lightly spray it a little.
Because it's pretty...
I mean, it's sticky, you know, you saw my glorious hands. And then we're going to try to hoist it. Oh, this is not going to go well. Because we decided it would be smarter to cut it on the...
Well, which I think is a good decision.
Isn't there a movie called like The Thing or The Blob
Here,
or something?
lift this over it and slide it. Lift the wood onto that and slide it.
Here we go. Come on, little bread.
Because it looks like it'll slide.
It looks like it, but... Oh my gosh. There we go. We made it. Celebrate. Okay, now we're going to cut it into our little...
Looks like a cast of Bigfoot.
Who we actually fully believe in at this house.
I should get my t-shirt.
Yes, you
It
should.
says believe in yourself even when no one else does, and it's a picture of Bigfoot.
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of thinking that it should be baked whole and then cut into triangles. That's just my theory. But we're gonna do what it says. So
Because you know how right all of those recipes
Right.
are.
Yeah, this book was put together, I mean, it was originally put together just for our family, and
We don't care about recipes.
we don't care about recipes. We kind of just wing it the way we want to anyway. So I'm wondering if it's a mistake, because I don't want to put the knife through the dough. It just feels wrong. So I might just go ahead and bake it, and we'll cut it afterwards. I think that's the call I'm making. What do you think, Dad?
Sorry, Phyllis.
We love Phyllis. She is, how old is she? 90?
She'll love to hear that, but I will only say one thing. Yes, we do love her. She is the last surviving member of that generation in our family.
Yeah. 20 minutes, 400 degrees. It looks like an Irish soda bread, but I've had scones before, like the English scones where they put that, is it clotted cream? There's some kind of cream that you put on. It's so delicious, but this is what it looks like, and we'll show you what it looks like on the way out.
It's this or a pan pizza?
It's a stuffed crust.
We love you, Phyllis.
So we were wrong. You are supposed to cut the dough into triangles and kind of separate them out so they get browned on all sides. So about halfway through, we did cut it into triangles. They're in there finishing up right now. I decided to make some honey butter with this honey, and I thought I would share a couple of little things that I just learned from, I call him the bee charmer. But this is his honey. It's like totally raw, unfiltered, unheated, everything. And I have been eating lots of honey because I've recently started getting allergies. I've never had allergies before, and all of a sudden I'm 45 and I'm getting really bad allergies. Local honey is supposed to be really good for that. But he told me that if you heat it, it kills all of the stuff it kills all of those good enzymes or bacteria or whatever it is that we're getting that help with our allergies. I just realized my necklace is down here. So you don't want to heat your honey, so I've made some honey butter here to go on our scones. But also I asked him, well, what do the bees do in the winter? And he said, well, they snuggle and they eat honey, so they stay together in a ball, like they stay warm and just eat honey throughout the winter. I thought that was genius and how I want to spend my winters. I thought that was really cool. Anyway, we're almost ready. So we have our scones here. I've got one for Dad, one for me, and our honey butter. I kind of cheated and stole a little bit when I was originally cutting them and putting them back in the oven. And what I tasted was really delicious. It's the consistency that I love in a scone. Here, Dad, you gotta try it.
You know me, if it's like cornbread, it's not my favorite. But that's just me.
It's not quite like that. Can you see me?
Oh, that's great.
It's really good.
I'd like to taste the. You should taste the bread alone just to see.
It makes me want to have a tea party. It makes me want to invite people over and have a tea and scones.
Well, I mean this.
Here, just taste it.
This
without.
tasted so good that,
Right, the honey
but
butter
the
was
consistency
amazing.
was just wonderful.
It's so light.
Is it like it's a biscuit? What?
But bigger, fluffier. Aunt Phyllis. Thumbs up. Really good. Biscuit scones. Really easy, not a lot of ingredients, and you can make some honey butter and get your honey and all of your anti-allergy stuff as well. So, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Right, because we've found, I just spit. Okay, we need to cut.